What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chris Bars here with my first recap ever. Recently, I attended the Queen of the Ring No Hold Bars event. Crazy event. The building was packed. The ladies looked lovely. They came out and did their thing, and most importantly, it was bars. Alright, so I'm gonna do a little recap. The first battle that dropped was Tori Doe with C3. Now, watching other people's predictions, everybody gave it to C3 out the gate. I guess because off the classic she had with Official. But Tori definitely came back with some shit. She had a very good comeback. She was comfortable, she was swagging, and she had bars. She said some shit. Y'all definitely gonna have to, see the footage for that battle. I'm not gonna. A lot of people are saying like she 3-0 C3. Nah, C3 was saying some shit too, but I mean, like I said, you gotta wait for the footage. But I do give the battle to Tori. She came more prepared. I'm not surprised that and please, people were sleeping on her from her Marosha battle or whatever. They was like she ain't do too good, so they didn't expect her to go against C3. But shout out to C3, she did that thing. Shout out to Tori Doe, she took that. Second battle, my favorite battle of the night was Couture and Official. In the building, hold on, let me make this clear. I am a Couture fan. She's the reason I started watching Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna support her regardless. In the building, Couture clearly took it. But I know I was catching bars the Official was saying that wasn't getting a reaction. But she was saying some shit. She talked about how Couture was the main event at No Holds Barred. And, not No Holds Barred, my bad. No Backing Out. And nobody showed up or whatever. It wasn't a packed crowd. She was the main event. She talked about, she bitched about, Couture brought out a prop. She bitched about the prop the whole fucking time. But, I could tell what Couture was saying was getting to her. What I like about Couture is a lot of people, I hate when they affiliate her with the FBI or cops or some shit because she's talking about murking you, bitch. Why would she be whatever? But I think her angle, her message is saying the reason why she does so many personals is because she's saying, bitch, if I really want to, I can kill you. I know where you live, I know where your family, if I really want to, I can murk you, whatever. I think that's the edge she's getting at, but I don't think people get that. They compare it to a cop or whatever. Anyways, she definitely had bars. Official had bars. Couture had a crazy prop. The drill sergeant, I understand the angle she was coming with that. Y'all gonna see it on cam. Salute to the soldiers. Shout out to everybody, that's holding us down. Next battle was Bonnie and Misfit. Snooze Fest. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Bonnie had bars, but her performance, her delivery was so forced. It was just like, bitch, shut up, And then when Misfit, it made you want to say, bitch, shut up to her too, yo, what are you talking about? Even she had to get like a fucking approval from the fans of her bars. Like, I'm high right now, that's why I keep saying it. But she had to get fucking approval from the fans, from the crowd. So she wasn't confident in her bars hitting. She was, looking at us like we missed something. It was like, nah, we got what you said. It just wasn't hot. But anyways, if I have to give it to a winner just because of the bars, it's gonna definitely be Bonnie. But as far as performance, both of them was whack. Next, and I fucks with Bonnie because Bonnie got bars. She's very underrated. Bonnie got bars. I fuck with Fit too, but it was neither one of their best battles. Next battle was E-Heart and Gaddis. Alright, so I was behind E-Heart, so I couldn't really. Her audio wasn't as loud as Gaddis's, but I did hear her. You feel me? I don't think the crowd heard her like that, but she still got her props. She they were screaming E-Heart, at the end. Gaddis choked. Gaddis was saying some fucking shit. Gaddis, she was saying how E-Heart wanted to really battle her for the crown, but she never really gave a fuck. It was a money move for her, you feel me? She never really gave a fuck to battle E-Heart. I know that shit kind of stuck deep. She was just saying some shit, but E-Heart definitely was. E-Heart talked that shit, that real shit, that street shit, that bitch, I'll kill you shit, fuck the bars, you know. So I think that kind of, you know, got to Gaddis or whatever, but Gaddis choked. She had a good first round, a good second round. She wouldn't have fucked up, and then her third, you know, she fucked up and she kind of gave up. So I give it to E Hart 3-0, 2-1, because the first can be debatable because they both had bars. So you know, but E Hart definitely took that. I hope I'm not forgetting one. Last but not least, and I just had a feeling, I knew this was going to be, because they had a raffle, whoever won the raffle got to pick the order of the battle. Some lady showed up late. No, before that, QB and Farrah, I know I was forgetting one. Yo, I don't like Farrah. I really think she's really overrated, but definitely, I think she definitely edged QB. QB had that aggression, like she always does. Her bar, some things she said was going to be predictable, and Farrah went first. And Farrah even stated that she was like, "Oh, you know, in this round, in this battle, it's gonna be a lot of talk about my kids dying, my pussy stinking, or some shit like that." But you know, she kind of predicted the first few bars, and QB came with it. You know, QB came with some Dawn Lady shit. She, you know, some shit like "I murder your kids" shit too. You know, but definitely the QB's personals were actually was fire though. Her personals was definitely fire. But I'm very surprised that Farrah. I'm not gonna take nothing away from her and say someone with her bars, because she was comfortable with the shit she was spitting. You know, she was going in, and you know, she was dressed like a hooker, and she was about to, like, she worked at the King of Diamonds, but she was sexy still, and she had bars. But yeah. And then we got 40 bars in jazz. Wow. This, mind you, this is my first event ever going to, and I've been a fan for like 2 or 3 years now. Damn, yo, fucking 40. I don't even know where to start. I honestly fucked with 40 bars to the max, but I walked out on her third round because it really didn't matter. Because I heard Jazz went first, and Jazz, all 3 rounds, Jazz fucked 40 up. She gonna say that uppercut, haymaker, jab, whatever she, punches, performance, bars, real talk, personals, conviction. 40 got all that. Jazz gave her all that. All 3 rounds, back to back to back. Jazz had the body of the year. And not of the night, of the year so far, male or female wise, because I watch URL too, but Jazz definitely had the body of the year. And the reason why it was the body of the year is because 40 is so in demand. 40 is so fucking what's the word called? She was repping the brand she was putting on, and people was giving her the crown. People gave 40 the crown, you feel me? Even though I feel like E Hart is still the queen of the ring, but 40 was definitely repping the brand. She was consistent. She was going through bitches. I still think she beat Tori. Is debatable to some people, but bar for bar, I give Tori round 1. But that's neither here nor there. She smashed Bonnie. She beat Farrah. So she was climbing her way up, and then she had 3 battles back to back. And I think, like, I don't want to make no excuses for 40 because 40 talked that shit in them interviews. She was, I'm gonna, Jazz is gonna get the sand of the no, bitch, because Jazz is not your average female. Jazz is not Bonnie. Jazz is in high demand too. Jazz wasn't even in my top 5 until that battle. I don't give a fuck if y'all call me a wave rider or whatever. Like, Jazz wasn't in my top 5, but that performance, those bars, just put her up there. Bitch, I understand what you're saying. You feel me? I feel where you're coming from. She might be right now in the top. I mean, like, Couture's still in my top. Couture's like one of my favorites. I love her angles. She come to ride on the bitch. She don't give a fuck. She spit her shit. She got delivery. Her delivery is bananas. But Jazz definitely up there now. Jazz is dope. Shout outs to Babs, Vague, Debo. Shout outs to the whole Queen of the Ring family movement, the shooters. Because they get that editing done good for us, so we can watch it on film. Shout outs to everybody who attended the event. Everybody conducted themselves like adults. Everybody reacted. Everybody supported the artist. It was a positive environment. You know, they got their shit off. They put on a very good show. Queen of the Ring. I don't know how y'all gonna top this. Maybe that Adam and Eve card y'all talking about, you know, the man versus female. Maybe that live up to it. I definitely want to see that Shayna versus Couture very soon. I definitely want to see Couture catch that body. I definitely want to see 40 come back. 40, I'm not gonna count you out. I'm not gonna count you out. You slipped. You know, it happens to the best of us. Jazz is not your average or whatever. You know, you didn't prepare. I'm not gonna count you out. You might can come back, but you know, because people letting Bonnie live now after y'all battle, because they was killing Bonnie about that shit. But I'm not gonna count you out. You got body real bad. So the next bitch you get, you need to body that bitch like really bad, and don't keep throwing a lot of shots at Jazz in your next battle, because you know you don't want to be a sore loser. You lost. You know you want to do a rematch. I personally don't feel like Jazz should give you a rematch. I feel like you need to just take that L, and the reason why is because you pop mad shit. Like Jazz wasn't worth the effort. You know, like you had that in the bag and then you got bagged. So, but that's neither here nor there. It's none of my business. Well, this is Chris Bars. This is my recap. You know, be looking for my music coming out real soon. This is my first ever vlog. We starting this shit up. Queen of the Ring, N.H.B. I can't wait for the next event. Shout out to the ladies and hope y'all fuck with this vlog, man.